Subscribe to my dad's YouTube channel because I want to have a lot of Robux.
Subscribe to my dad's video because I want a lot of Robux. 2018.
2018? What?
Now watch my dad's tutorial.
What'd you get done, bro?
I haven't gotten a haircut in a long time.
For real?
Yeah, I haven't gotten. I usually cut my hair.
Oh.
I usually go skin on the sides.
Okay.
I usually part it to the side.
Okay.
And I've been trying to kind of keep that length on the top.
All right, so this is it. This is what he wants. So that's an undercut. Do you want it disconnected like that from the side, or do you want it connected?
No, I want to disconnect it.
Disconnected.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's do it.
If it looks like this, is that what that means? Disconnected?
Yeah.
If it looks
So
like
that's
that.
how it's gonna look on both sides.
Like a part. Maybe just one side. Just this
One side. Okay, I see. So
yeah, I go this way.
You usually comb it that way.
Right.
So one side disconnected, this side connected.
Right.
Perfect. Alright guys, here we go. We have another tutorial for you guys. Man, this cut right here, I feel like it's gonna be blurry. We're gonna start off with a side part. We sectioned it out the way that he's going to section and style his hair. And we're gonna start our guideline right here at the disconnection. And we're creating our shape, and now this is our guide for the rest of the haircut. So we'll take about 1/2 inch to inch sections vertically and use the first cut, the first section as our traveling guideline, all the way to the other side as you can see. Once we've done that, we need to now start to connect the top to the sides, where I'm using diagonal sections. And we're just preparing the top for the fade work we're gonna do later on. And we're gonna do a ball fade here on this cut. On this side, he doesn't have a lot of hair to work with. Kind of doing the same thing as you can see with the comb, but we're doing clipper over comb to a squared shape at the disconnection. Alright, so we're done with the top. Once we're done with the top, we'll go ahead and blow dry the hair and prepare it for our clipper work. We're going to use a number 4 to start our foundation, so that we know we're pretty much just fading into a number 4 at this point. We don't want to mess with anything above the parietal ridge because we've already done the work. So we're going to go ahead and bald him out with my skeleton FXs. These things have been workhorses. I've been using them for balding, for lineups, for everything. Haven't had no issues. I'm literally obsessed with these damn trimmers. Alright, so we're gonna follow it up with the shaver. Get it really nice and tight and light on the sides. It's a great way to start your fades. I've done 2 classes, one in Pensacola, one in Clearwater, and I haven't charged my clippers, so they are going to die. So I'm going to be switching back and forth different clippers. Alright, so now we're using our blade open. That's going to be our second guideline. So we set our first guideline with the trimmers, our second one with the blade open, and now our third one with the number 1 open. Remember, we left off last with a number 3, so this number 2 open is the last guard we're going to use. So we can do this fade however we want. At this point, we could blend down or we could blend up. It's completely up to you. Now I have my 1.5 guard open, and now we have our 1.5 guard closed, and we're just right underneath where we just left off. So now we have our number one guard open, which is our 3mm, and now it's closed. And you can see how by fading down this way with guidelines, you can really start to see this gradients start to take effect, all while being able to keep track of everything because you have guidelines. So we just used our half guard. Now we're gonna go ahead and start to take out this bottom line, and that will finish the fade. Once we're finished with the fade, we can line them up, and then we can go ahead and detail the cut. I'm telling you, this cut is about to be crazy. He's got like, he's been woofing. He's got a great grade of hair. Like, now I ain't gonna lie, I'm having issues taking out this bottom line with this clipper because this is factory. This is the fade blade factory, and what I could tell you is if you don't adjust it a little bit, it's gonna be hard to take that bottom line out. Now, I don't zero gap any of my clippers, but I do adjust them so they're a little closer than factory, because factory, like, I feel like factory leaves the hair way too long, and it's hard to take out that bottom line. But once you adjust it, once you move that cutting blade a little bit up to that steel blade, you can take out the bottom line easily, as you can see that I'm doing with my gold FXs that are not zero gap, but they are adjusted, and it's taking out that bottom line much easier than those cordless seniors that were factory. Shout out to my cousin Tito for the beat. Link in the description. Alright, so while we're here, we might as well start to blend out this beard. He did ask me to blend it, so that's what we're gonna do. And he wanted it to be blended a little bit lower. I did ask him. Everything you guys see me do with the models, I coach them, I consult my models, and I ask them, and then I give them advice, and then, you know, I give them ideas. But ultimately, we only do what they decide to do. Now, I lined him up the way that I lined him up there around the forehead area, because we don't want to give him a 6-month-old hairline. This guy is blessed with a full head of hair. He has amazing hair, but we don't want to give him a lineup that is like the size of a credit card. That's crazy. It's gonna make him look awkward when you look at him dead on. So sometimes you do have to get cosmetic with hairlines. You don't, like, the rule of thumb is not always be natural, guys. Some people have been blessed with amazing hairlines and full hair, unlike your boy. But that's why we brought his natural hair growth hairline back a little bit. Okay, so we're doing the same steps on this side, and I'll let you guys follow along. Of course, the music goes away when I tell you guys I'm gonna stop talking. Okay, now I'll stop talking. I'm not gonna lie, the 245 power clip looks really nice on these 1919 seniors. So just so you guys know, if you do want to buy a pair of power clips for wall, we have a plastic body version and a metal version, body version. So if you have the seniors, the 1919s, or the new magic clips that have a metal body, the power clips you want to buy are the ones for the seniors. On the website, it'll say seniors or metal body. If you have anything with a plastic body, like the magic clips, the original magic clips, sorry, the 5-star magic clips, or like the Sterling 4s, you want to get the wall plastic body power clips. Okay, and sometimes those clips are a little hard to push in. The reason why is because it's like a perfect fitting. It has to be a perfect fitting so that they don't fall out while you're cutting with the power clips. They're designed to stay on. All right, so just push that thing in. It'll it'll clip onto your clipper, and it'll be much easier to take on and off after that initial installation. Just want to give you guys some nuggets on the power clips. Look how this blend is starting to come together, and we're using the same steps that we use on the other side here on this side. Remember, and then this side is not disconnected, but because we created the shape in the beginning with our shear work, it just works. It just blends in. He could have whatever length he wants on top. It's gonna work. All right, so let's go ahead and start taking out that bottom line. And it's taking me a lot longer to do this, to take out that bottom line, because my gold FXs keep dying on me. Those are my go-tos, you know, so like me having to flip back and forth. Oh man, look at this angle. Damn, that blend is blurry. That's a freeze frame right there. Just stop the video and just look at that. I'm just playing, guys. You guys know I'm not like that. No, but seriously, like, it took me forever to take that bottom line out because I had to keep swapping my clippers. Even though my gold FXs would take it out easily, the fact that I didn't have battery was killing me. Alright, so at this point you guys can see what I'm really trying to accomplish here with the back is I did both sides. I'm just trying to bring it all together here in the back so that it's all flush, right? The back typically is the hardest part to do that with because it's always the most full area, the most dense area, and the darkest area. So being able to gauge both sides of your fade so that they come together there in the back is super important. And I look at different angles, different lighting. I'm constantly turning my chair and kind of like moving my client's head to just make sure it looks good at any angle. Alright, let's go ahead and blend this beard in. Man, the cut's just coming together. Like, I'm just excited to put the line on his beard. I'm excited to see it just come together. He's got shape, he's got texture, the blend is there. It's just flowing, man. And like I was telling my model, this is gonna be a dope tutorial because this is a haircut a lot of barbers struggle with. And you know, I'm just excited to share with you guys these steps. So hopefully you guys are following along well. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and blend them. And like I told you guys in the past, the only thing I'm really trying to line up is the bottom of the beard. The top of the beard we're going to detail with the razor, so I don't spend a lot of time there. I'm on the top of the beard, that top line where the mustache and the top of the beard is. I'm really just trying to clear bulk. But the rest of the beard, the bottom of the mustache, I am detailing. So I don't know how many of you guys barbers kind of do the same thing, but it just works. It just works much more efficiently. Look at that blend. Stop playing. That's nice. Alright, so he does like you could tell that he likes the front lined up. I don't blame him. I mean, he has a crazy hairline. And not crazy in a bad way, crazy like I'm jealous because my hairline is the opposite of this. It's not full, it's going away. So I'd rather have this hairline that you have to get really cosmetic with than to have one that you have to try to save all the time, right? And like when you put the line on it, you can really see the fade come together. So like I always have to disclaimer, because there's a lot of enhancement haters. You don't need enhancements, but damn, it does its job. It enhances the cut. I love it. So this particular client, he's never had his hairline enhanced. He's never had enhancements in general. We're gonna enhance the beard. We're gonna go for the whole 9, and he wanted to keep it, which means give the people what they want, right? And I'm using the Sean Cuts Hair template to put it all together, using Get Beamed airbrush compressor, the XL, and Tomb 45 no drip. And now look at this, guys. We're gonna put Tomb 45 shave gel. I'm going to smear it, apply it with the back of my razor. That's not the front of my razor. Do not try this at home. Some people literally shouldn't be doing this because I've heard horror stories, but I just double check every time. It's like second nature to make sure I'm using the back of the blade to apply the shave gel. But you can see I applied it onto the color and it's not removing it. This is a water-based product and it's not removing the enhancement, which tells me the enhancement is waterproof. Now, if you scrub it, if you rub it, it's going to mess with the longevity of the look. But look, I'm combing through it. I got shave gel on it, and it's not coming off, but the lines are looking on another level. You know what I'm saying? Could we have made some crispy lines without the color? For sure. But do we want our cuts to stand out? Do we want our customers to feel like, you know, they are, you know, they've got a next level haircut? Of course, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to do that. He has a wedding party to go to, and so like we wanted this cut to really stand out, and I think that we're starting to accomplish that. I mean, the enhancements definitely enhance the look. I'm not against that. I'm not against hair products. I'm not against anything that's not natural that will alter the level of work that we're putting together in a good way. And so look how the beard is coming together. I'm loving it. So I'm shaving across the grain at this point, just to make sure that we're not irritating him, but we're still getting a close shave. See, my kids in the background came in. So we're gonna apply some product, and this is the before. That's the before. Look at that after. Guys, if this cut taught you anything, please smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We're putting out nearly daily content because Studio 45, I invested it and it's making it possible. Love you guys. See you on the next video.